help but be really frustrated with the fact that unvaccinated people are being shit on because apparently we're the reason that this is happening.
Like everything hit me.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's so crazy.
For my teamies that I got to scream for winning awards, accomplishing amazing things in their business, still in shock about this. I have the best job ever. I couldn't be more proud of what we do.
Isabella here and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, as you guys can tell, we're going to be doing an anti-MLM reacts video, continuing on a series that I decided I'm going to start because why not, called Cult Conferences. A specific time of year, every MLM, for the majority of them, host a conference where essentially they have, all of their promoters have an opportunity to purchase a ticket to a several day event that has motivational speakers, announcement of new products for the MLM, and so on and so forth. There's so much shit that's going on. I actually previously on Tuesday, I actually talked about the Monations conference. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely go on. Click that. I will have a pop-up over here as well. But today we actually are going to be diving into SEINT. Now, you guys, I've talked about them many times on my channel before, and I'm very excited to dive into this one because like this is probably one of my favorites to talk on. Not because I genuinely like it, but because it's just one of those like horrifically messy ones with such a gorgeous mask over it, you know what I mean? So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be diving into SEINT, the Endless Summer Conference that they recently held in California. Alright guys, so before we hop into today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell button down below and click all notifications so that way you will be notified of every single video I post because we have a lot of content coming, y'all. We have a lot of good stuff. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop into this video. Let's go. Real quickly, I do want to also give you a heads up because this is super duper important. Why I really recommend you guys to put on my post notifications is because I actually am finally releasing my SEINT deep dive on Monday. So after this video, we're going to be talking about, you know, the conference and everything. But if you guys have ever been interested in learning about the full in-depth details about SEINT, every single aspect of it, why it's good, why it's bad, etc., you guys definitely need to stay tuned for Monday because it is going to be a phenomenal deep dive about every single thing. So that way, if you or someone else needs to know about the company and needs to just have a one-stop shop to everything, that video is definitely going to be there. It's going to be a long, juicy one, so I'm really excited for it. Okay, so let's hop into this damn conference. All right, guys, so pulling this all up right here, this is the 2021 Artist Reunion Endless Summer. If you guys don't know, they usually call themselves artists, makeup artists. That's kind of the name of the promoters. So it went from the September 9th to September 11th in San Diego, California. Embrace your sense of infinite potential at the 2021 SEINT Reunion Endless Summer. This year, the theme is inspired by the possibility, freedom, and light that accompanies the vibrant months of sunshine, and learning how to consistently and successfully channel that same summer feeling into your role as an artist. Your goal-reaching abilities are limitless, so whether you are starting small or looking to stretch further and reaching higher, come and spark fire that will fuel your dreams long after the weather cools. Come together with artists from all across US and Canada for a weekend filled with learning, connection, and purpose for a truly bucket list topping experience. Don't miss this year's wave of inspiration and ride that summer high all year long. So real quickly, just another preface as well. A lot of these conferences, if I'm going to be real here, my personal perspective is the main goal of these conferences just to add a little further amount of brainwashing, right? You want to hype up the people that you have in the scam, right? You want them to believe it and not question it. So what's a better way to do it? Pamper them, speak light, if you will, pretty much brainwashing and motivational, and put a bunch of stuff there so that way it's not only enticing and kind of like reels in the promoters, but it's also enticing and reels in people that are outside of the MLM. So let's kind of read some of this off. They have tickets, which we're going to get into, venue, they have an entire agenda, breakout sessions, parties, makeup classes, speakers, artist recognition, etc. So that's the main encompassment of what most MLM conferences hold because again, they want to pack it to where there's so much going on, you feel so excited. But again, this comes at a cost. So let's dive into the tickets. So every single promoter needs to purchase tickets in order to even go to this event. This is an artist recognition event, but they have to pay a decent amount of money to go. So they had an earlier bird special, which was $199. However, I mean, that's, okay, technically if we're gonna be real here, it's $200, okay? And then the actual standard price for it after the early bird was $249. They had access to non-all ticketed events and they got raffle tickets, and these raffle tickets, I believe, were an opportunity to participate in certain things. So in the early bird though, this is another interesting thing. If you purchase the early bird tickets, like right when this shit came out, March 23rd, May 10th was when these tickets were available, you had a chance to win a lunch with Kara, which is the CEO, for you and another registered artist, 25 winners total, which again, I think it's a little bit messy. If you're a CEO and you genuinely give a fuck about people, you should just be like, hey, let's put everyone in the drawing, instead of having people be like, as soon as you buy, you need to buy this quickly, then you get a chance to eat with me. Like, I don't like how she's putting herself on a pedestal. I think that's very, very creepy. But again, we see the God complex in most of these MLM CEOs, so I'm not too surprised. A chance to win VIP seating for you and another registered artist during general sessions. VIP sitting was what is a possibility for you to win if you purchase tickets the second that they came out, which again, I looked at the conference, for example, and like the seating, it wasn't like he got a better view, for crying out loud. Like, it was just, it's again, like trying really hard to hype this up and, oh, if you do this, you get better opportunities. No, you don't. Anyways, those options were not available though once it hit May 11th through August 6th, because the price went up. You only got 3 raffle tickets instead of 5 like the previous ones, and access to a like sitting with Kara for a dinner or some shit was not popping up over here. So also, you guys, I do want to say this is another thing that I find interesting. So picture this, right? We already have about a little over $200 for a ticket to even go to this fucking thing, right? So then we also are not considering the fact that a lot of artists actually do live in Canada and other parts of the United States. So that means a plane ticket as well. So they already are gonna have to shovel out a shit ton of money. Picture this as if you're spending money on a vacation, but this isn't a vacation at all. This is pretty much you work the entire time and you're brainwashed to hell during the entire thing. It's tacky as hell, and it's really gross that this is expected of people, and it's encouraged, because this is another thing too. This is an encouraged event, because I see people promoting it and talking about it. I've seen promoters do this. They encourage their team and other people to go to this because apparently it speaks life into you and it helps your business. No, not at all. But anyways, so the venue. This year's event will be held at the Town and Country Resort in San Diego, California. At this time, it appears all the available rooms at the resort have been booked. But if you are still in need of housing accommodations, we recommend searching for nearby hotels or reserving a Vrbo or Airbnb in the area that you can share with other artists. Again, you can share with other artists. So they're trying to have it to where you're like all together, or you share a bunch of stuff. And they say it's a great opportunity to bond with your team members and create lifetime connections. No matter where you stay, we can't wait to see all of you in September for our endless summer celebration. So again, we have the ticket, we have a plane ticket, which God knows how expensive that can get. That can get pricey as hell. And then we have hotel. That could rack up to way over $1,000 right here. Right here. We haven't even hit the rest of the shit going on in the event. So for a couple day event, which honest to God is not worth it. I just know for a fact, and you guys are gonna be able to see that, it's not worth it. They're expecting you to spend so much money to go to this shit. Unreal. Anyways, let's look at the agenda. So first of all, they have September 9th all the way to the 11th again. So every day they have like pop-up areas where pretty much they're allowing people to go and purchase a bunch of products. It's an opportunity to shop, mind you. So whenever they launch products, which every MLM does, they take this time to launch new products, they have them available for purchase during that time. And again, that is additional costs that are racking up. Also throughout the entire time, there's registration, there's times to mingle, and then there's dinners and things. The first night, there was the invitation only dinner, which was the leader dinner at 6:30. So then everyone else was, left to fend for themselves, which I think was a little interesting, but whatever. And then again, the second day, we have like general sessions, we have SEINT stop and shop, again, purchasing more shit. They have a lot of time to go shopping, apparently. Then they have more dinners and the gala, which is, again, another thing that I want to highlight that we'll be diving into again here very soon. So then the last day was the lunch with Kara. That was the ticketed event. Again, another day to shop, more general sessions, and then the party is done. So they have a bunch of breakout sessions as well. So these breakout sessions can range from teaching you about things involving with your business, marketing, social media, even makeup. So there are many of them that are going on at the same time, and throughout the days you are able to pick and choose like which ones you go to, apparently, because they go on every single day, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Makeup classes, again, all of these makeup classes, and I actually found out that some of these top leaders were the one teaching makeup classes. And I'm not gonna lie, I found that a little weird, and I feel like Kara was trying to be on the cheap side, mind you, because one, she didn't pay for actual professionals to come in and teach these women how to apply makeup, because sorry, if you want your individuals to be able to quote unquote be makeup artists and teach people, you should bring actual professionals in there. But no, instead they just didn't pay the top leaders. I really don't think that they even did this. They had a lot of other leaders and people that were higher up in the company to teach some of these classes, which I thought was very interesting. And again, if there were somebody that was attending and they can say that there was somebody that was like paid for and that was a professional to be there, great. But I feel like they just had a lot of like top leaders just kind of hop in and do this stuff on the fly. But again, let's keep rolling. So then they have the parties. This is something that I find is really horrifically problematic. So the first night is a ticketed event. It's the leader dinner. They have the requirement of a dress code, right? This is where I have a problem. They promote individuality. They promote that this is your own business. The fuck do we have a dress code then for this leadership event? I thought you would want to express your individuality and your own, your own person. I would be pissed off if I was told that I was my own business owner and leader, but then was like, oh, you need to dress a specific way this event. I'd be like, excuse me? I'm paying all this money, so now I gotta go get a dress that fits your dress code, do this? Because this is a semi-formal gold and champagne concept, and this is the photos that they're putting on here. And the photos that we saw, and I will be able to show you later, they went out. So again, more money. That's fun. Really trying to keep the style and look there, Kara. We love that. Anyways, the gala reception and award ceremony, that was for every single person attending because again, there's a bunch of people that were in SEINT that had awards and things that they were receiving. So again, another example of, hey, you're a business owner and like you're your own individual person, but we have a dress code for this. Formal white and silver. They have requirements for formal white and silver. So pretty much be in sequins and look the exact fucking same as the other hundreds of women that are there. Again, the closing party though, summer night casual. And this is not too bad because again, I think most people do have like summer casual clothes. But my thing is why are we asking people to purchase specific outfits for this event? Like, I'm sorry, but you're a greedy bitch, girl. What the hell are you doing asking these quote unquote bosses to purchase this shit? This is just, I don't like that at all. Because again, who has a gala dress? Who has gold sparkles just chilling? This isn't like high school when you would buy a prom dress, right? A lot of these, and also another thing, a lot of these women join this and go to this thinking, okay, I really want to go, I want to learn. This is all about dressing up and giving the illusion and playing dress up as I'm a business owner, I'm rich, I'm expensive, look at what SEINT did for me. This is all about SEINT and this is not about them or their individuality or their success as a business owner. Because one, most of them that are successful are at the top. The actual people that are successful are really not. The other people that are going are trying really hard to fit in, get with the higher up people, trying to post a bunch because they want people to think that it's amazing. It's really culty, it's weird, and the fact that she set up a dress code like this, like, gross. Really, this is horrifically tacky, honey. There's so many other things that are tacky about SEINT, but this is just the beginning. And then artist recognition. So they have a lot of achievements throughout the entire artist recognition thing, where everyone need to dress up in like sequins and shit like that. So naturally, everyone that got major awards were able to actually receive a lot of things, like pretty much, again, an acrylic award, mind you. So this one says "Me in a Nutshell," and it is it just says her name, Endless Summer 2021, Artist X, and then it says, again, her name, President's Club, she got, again, because she has been in there the longest. And here's the thing, I wonder if Kara made this award because this individual started up when Kara started she was one of the first people to join this company. So the thing was, you have to, in order to get into the President's Club, you have to be selling from 2018 to 2021. Which is when a lot of things kicked off. So she made that reward specifically so her best friend would get it. Like, it's so cringy, you guys. President's Club, artists who achieve sales of $250,000 or more from March 1st, 2018 to July 31st, 2021. Top 10 sellers, top 10 enrollers, team leaders, new high rankers, etc. So that's kind of the main gist of a lot of stuff. This is something I want to highlight because, again, I find this very, very important for what we're going to talk about today. What COVID-19 restrictions or policies will be in place during the conference was a part of one of the questions on this website. It says SEINT will be implementing current recommend guidelines and protocol issued by the public health agencies for slowing the transmission of COVID-19 and expect SEINT travelers to do the same. More specific information on event policies relating to COVID-19 will be available closer to the event. The event is over and there's nothing new about COVID. That was posted up, which is funny. But we're going to see that literally no one wore a mask. And you'd think that Kara herself would have, got up on the damn stage she rented out and said, "Hi guys, let's put on a mask since we're all in here, and that's what the hotel requests. I just find that hilarious because, again, I'm gonna look up the hotel real quickly, right, guys? I pulled up the website. This is the Town and Country Resort website, and again, because I'm all about proving a fucking point here. I saw the guest arrival and departures. Guest procedures include following CDC and the state of California guidelines, which state of California is actually pretty hardcore about this stuff. All non-vaccinated guests are required to wear a mask in all enclosed public spaces with the exception of the dining facilities while seated. Okay, makes sense. That's something we all know. Valet services is currently suspended. Self-parking is available for all guests and bell service is available by request. Let's get this out of the way. Kara, honey, and all the other people that went. So, y'all thought, ooh, I'm gonna host an event with all my artists. I'm not gonna say, hey guys, make sure to wear masks because, you know, that should be your responsibility. You're gonna be the CEO, then play it, girly. And then all the other promoters, who again are adults and should be responsible, didn't actually put on masks or do anything. All the gala and dress up and Kara dinner shit, no masks, no nothing. Not a single thing at all. No one gave a shit. Everyone was like, screw that, we don't care. And what's so funny is, again, just like in Monet, I have seen so many of these individuals promote the fact that COVID is quote unquote not that bad. So, socially, you're very, very, very irresponsible and not doing your job. And again, there was no need to host this conference at all publicly. No, there wasn't. I get it if you actually have real business to attend to, but this was not genuinely real business. And so to be that irresponsible and so desperate to sell a lifestyle, you're nasty, okay? You're gross for having this entire convention and not even trying to instill the basics of wearing a mask. Once again, just like I said with the Monet video, and I will say it here, go fuck yourself if you don't do the bare minimum to protect other people around you. Oh, so I'm just honestly waiting right now at this point for COVID-19 cases to pop up because, again, paparazzi had a convention and a lot of people died. Monet's convention happened. We have people popping up with COVID cases now. This is probably going to have some COVID cases as well. I'm going to be super clear, though. Even though I think they're stupid and very ignorant and freaking nasty for this, I don't wish them to get sick from COVID. That's not cool. That's sad. That's terrifying. But what I am terrified for is their families or other people maybe that were like maybe enjoying a trip or something but were social distancing, right? And these irresponsible assholes want to just go spew their germs all over and their pyramid scheme all over the place. Nonetheless though, we're not done yet. Let's keep rolling with all the nastiness because y'all, if you thought it was bad, let's keep rolling. So, this is a super spreader and we have to spread the love and COVID. Let's keep looking at what happens at the beginning of these events. So they have the self check-in area, right? They also have a bunch of photo areas like I showed previously. They have everything set up. So they have things like, they even marked out the pool to where the pool has like SEINT in there and it's all cool and all, which I mean, like, cool. I like the concept. They also have areas where it's like they have these, it looks like a New York Times like newspaper setup where they have like the pictures of people and it was all decked out. So it was pretty much like you walk in, you can take your picture of your photo on there, or you can pretty much talk about your upline and post about how proud you are, pretty much playing the role of, wow, I love my team and my upline so very much. So this is another thing that I want to react to since we're here, so let's get rolling. So this is a screenshot. It says, my girl, legit cannot be more proud of, and her accomplishments as SEINT are incredible. The first and only one in her country to hit this rank. So this girl's from Canada. I love you so much, Mom. Can't wait to see what the next year of being partners in business hold for us. So they also had it to where, yeah, you look like you were on the cover of a magazine for SEINT, which again, I think it's a very cool concept, but it's very much love bombing. It's trying so hard to make you feel horrifically appreciated, even though that's truly, in my opinion, not what SEINT is actually doing. So this is also a reaction of another top leader. By the way, you guys, I've actually had conversations with this top leader. She was pissed at me for a previous video. Naturally, we're gonna have to talk about this reaction. So let's go.
So, oh my gosh, I walked into the registration and they have these like darling things set up with the girls. Oh my gosh, just like everything hit me.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So crazy. The room is so cute. There's like little vending machines. Oh my god. So this is like artist 10. And then 9, and then 8.
Okay, so right there was one of the top leaders of SEINT, who actually is very, very close friends with Kara. Not surprised at all that she's one of the top SEINT leaders now. She was there pretty much just in absolute tears, crying about all the recognition and everything that she was receiving. But she's literally in tears sobbing over this. over recognition, it's a photo. She's sobbing. It's not like you're on Times Square, girly. Why? I don't know. It's, again, very culty. And, let me put this up on my stories, looking about how proud I am. Oh my God, look at this. I'm crying. Saint is so good. Like, it's very much, I'm in a cult vibes, right? Right. So continuing on, after checking all this other stuff, they actually have, it's kind of like the big main gist of stuff. So let's react to kind of the rest of this because we have more to look at.
Every year I walk in here and I start bawling.
Again, the crying. I wonder how much of this is a show. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just trying really hard not to. It's right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so they're walking into the main convention area where a lot of these events are going to be hosted. And again, I don't see masks for shit. There's a lot of people seated like a stadium, packed in together. Nothing, no, not a single thing. And again, Kara didn't have fun and say, hi guys, put on a mask, because she doesn't give a shit about being ethical, as we can tell, since she runs an MLM and does this. So that's fun. You're all in a massive group like this. Even though, I know y'all aren't all vaccinated. Half of you talk shit about COVID all the damn time. So it's like, Kara should have been responsible. I really wish I could report this, I'm not gonna lie, because there's insane amounts of proof as it is, but it's just really nasty at the fact that, like, this is what they were doing, and they didn't give a shit at all. So at the first part of this now, they actually were launching a bunch of new products. So they usually launch a bunch of stuff. SEINT is really known for a lot of their like cream-based products, like in a tin type thing. So they have this sun collection, I believe is what it is called. It's a new release. So I want you to really see what they're offering and what's available right now. So here we go. The first part, this is the sun collection, which a couple of eyeshadows, literally 4, a brush, and then the actual like Z palette, pretty much. I'm gonna call it a Z palette because that's where it originally began. 65 bucks. 65 bucks for that. Hold up. So I've had this palette. This was probably my first major eyeshadow palette that I ever purchased back in the day. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. If you guys don't know ABH, this is a very, very prestigious brand in my 45 bucks. It has a mirror, 45 bucks. It came with a brush too. Look at all these shadows. And what's funny is some of these shadows look very similar to one in here. This is 45 bucks. And it comes with almost every single thing that's in there, but way more options. Fuck are you doing selling a palette for 65 bucks, Kara? There's no reason for that at all. There just isn't. I'm sorry. You're greedy and you're marking up products. This is another palette option as well. If it's 27 large tins or 54 eyeshadows. It's about $35 for this, and there's multiple designs, which, okay, good. 35 bucks for it? Like, that's all you released? I'm just like, that's boring. Like, there is nothing exciting about that besides, like, it's colorful. Oh God, I could design that in 5 minutes on my desktop. Yeah, I know production doesn't make it cost that much. Then we go into these other eyeshadows, 12 bucks each. Ooh, here's a good one. $5. This is good. This is very good. There is no reason to be selling stuff, but this is what they're selling, right? So this is what they're launching, and this is pretty much another thing that I find very problematic with these conferences is when they launch, again, every promoter that's there is like, oh, I want to get it, I want to be able to talk about it, oh, let me color match you, all that type of shit. So many of these people go and buy the products, and also that's very important, and that's a goal for Kara because she literally has times stamped out for people to go shop. To go shop this shit. This is just very, very, very problematic. I do not like it in the slightest. There is no reason for me it to be that expensive. But again, this is all part of the brainwashing to make it be like, oh, it's affordable, it's the best thing ever. This is not truly affordable. Sure, and again, I know, I hear the argument all the time of people be like, this product is so great, it's amazing. Okay, if it's good, great. But there is no reason for it to be like this. There is no reason for it to be that expensive. I'm noticing some of the collections Kara's releasing are way more expensive as they go. Sure, highlight and contour can be around like $14 or so per pan, which is not bad. That is not bad at all. But I'm noticing these new launches are becoming more pricey because the demi color, I believe is what it's called, that was stupid expensive, and I already talked about that. Like a couple of $100s for that palette. By the way, you guys, I actually have been reached out to by somebody who had purchased a lot of SEINT makeup, so I actually am going to be trying out the makeup myself and giving you honest reviews on it, and I will be giving you dupes about it because there's no reason you have to purchase from them. Trust me, you can find stuff like this and 10 times better and cheaper anywhere else. Also, you guys, again, literally immediately after these damn products were launched, we had posts like, swipe up for a custom color match. Everyone who gets matched in September will be entered to win 5 new lip and cheek palettes. Or, you know, one of those individuals right there, which is just like, so the spades was like maybe lip and cheek stuff like I talked about previously, but it's like, y'all don't even really have the products in hand, but you're already like, I can give you a color match. And okay, so again, as I've been talking about with the new products and they want people to purchase them, this girl was actually making a new VIP beauty group on Facebook for VIPs only, and she's just like, these new launches are just insane. I don't know what's insane about them besides the prices, but nonetheless. So she's like, get the sneak peeks and the lowdown on our brand new releases. There's not too much to explain about a blush, okay? There's just not too much at all. But again, the second that they get them, maybe they don't even have all the products yet, they're still trying to market them off immediately as if they're just amazing and the best things ever. Have you actually really been trying them recently? Like, do you know if they're that good? Or are you just trying to make a check and not genuinely know about the products you're selling? Now let's move on to this artist recognition stuff. We have a lot to react to with this. Okay, also you guys, before a lot of the artist recognition kicked off, they had a couple people speak from what I can see. I know these clips are gonna be out of, not always in order completely. I'm just covering the main gist of this because I know, again, some of these SEINT artists are absolutely ridiculous and they will nitpick me on my videos for literally anything. So this is some other inspirational quote that I wanna show y'all guys. There's no such thing as tough love, it's just all love. I pretty much am taking this as, oh, so if I'm claiming it's tough love, no, it's really love. I just care for you. There's no need for this type of promotional shit. This is actually a screen recording from the same exact motivational speaker, so let's listen.
What it means to put love at the center of your business and your life. And let me just say this about leadership. Anytime I give a talk on leadership, I always know, because this used to be me, there's always people in the audience that immediately think, well.
That was just a small clip that was saying put love in the middle of your business. And I feel like a lot of that transitions to like positivity and overall just joy when it comes to multi-level marketing. And I feel like in a way, a lot of these motivational speakers and MLMs are trying to push the toxic positivity mentality of if you don't have all this love and joy and happiness, then you're not doing well, and that's negative and that's not okay, and that doesn't help your business, when in reality, it's not gonna work out for you no matter what. So this is another thing that I thought was just so culty and weird. I just bawled my face off. If you ever felt the energy of a conference, you know. And if you know how badly I need this, you know. Home. Another thing with these conferences is they love bomb you and overwhelm you with like quote unquote joy and inspiration because they want you to feel that, so you feel motivated to run your business and have more people join. It's so bad. This is the screenshot that I really quickly want to put up that was actually from another motivational speaker. It says, maybe I'm not being a bad mom, maybe I'm teaching my daughter to build a castle of our own. Pretty much what I get from that is, reading that is, maybe I'm not being a bad mom by not spending enough time with her, but maybe I'm just teaching my daughter how to build her own business and do things on her own, which again, teaching your kids how to run things and grow and develop businesses and things like that is phenomenal. That's cool. But my thing is why are you being a bad mom? Is it because you're spending so much time, quote unquote? And again, I'm not calling her a bad mom. This is just what she's saying. Are you just not spending enough time with your kids? Is that why? Are you missing out on life events because you're so sucked into this pyramid scheme? Allegedly. And you're teaching that to people? This is nasty. This is another screenshot that was the motivational speaking. This business is for everyone. I absolutely love blank. Give her a follow. She's absolutely incredible. This business is not for everyone. It just isn't, okay? You say that it's for everyone, but then you absolutely force them to become somebody that they're not. It's just, I hate this company with a burning passion because they are literally so brainwashing and culty. What is doing that? Because you could be a good mom and run a business, but if you're getting to the point where you're being a quote unquote bad mom on your turn. Also, you guys, just like actually Monet did, they did a little bit of like a numbers type of presentation. So this one says 1 millionth customer and artist. So they just hit 1 million customers 9 days ago. So it says customer and artist, 1 millionth customer and artist. So my thing is they add all the artists and customers in one to make it? Is it the amount of people that have ever purchased? Like, I'm sure the amount of like customers and presenters are all kind of the same thing, but whatever. So So far, you guys, we can see there's some people that are dressed up. This was actually for the leaders' dinner from what I can see. They've got gold on. They're all decked out, again, according to the dress code. There's a lot of people that, again, are dressing up for a specific look, and I just find that they're dressing up as a business owner and because they're not really actually one. But yeah, they had their leadership dinner. Moving on, this is another screenshot. It says, we got to go sunglasses shopping at the top leader dinner the other night. I thought I wouldn't like these, and then bam, they stole my heart. Thank you so much, Saint, for spoiling us. So I don't know necessarily if Saint gave them a budget for shopping or they were shopping, but just even a pair of sunglasses, you guys. The most basic shit. They're like, Saint did it. Saint did it for me. It's just, oh gosh. Listen to this, you guys. This is actually somebody that was heading to the recognition night. So yeah, let's listen to what she says.
So even though traveling is a little bit of a pain in the butt right now, I mean, it's the ocean. It is worth every little bit of travel documentation and hoops you have to jump through. Bring me to the ocean and I'm a happy person.
What's so funny to me is she's just like, it's so difficult to travel. Why is it difficult to travel? No one's at all giving a shit about the reason why at all. You know, who could get really exposed to COVID. How responsible. I love that. I'm not about parent shaming, but this is one of them that I'm bothered with. Like, you're not even wearing a mask? You're not doing nothing to kind of protect your kid? What the fuck? So this is a screenshot. For those of you who think network marketing MLM is a pyramid scheme, let me tell you all about my teammate Blank. She outranked me this year, and I couldn't be more proud. Seeing her success and drive has been aspiring. Well-deserved, beautiful friend, congratulations. So again, this is just kind of another like, oh, you think it's a pyramid scheme? Well, look, she outranked me. What did she do to get there though? That's the problem. This is something I've talked about before. Again, you guys, there is such a hardcore dependency on recruitment in SEINT from what I can see with all the like bonuses and rank requirements. It's unreal. So like, dude, it's literally, I'm gonna call it what I think it is. I think it's a pyramid scheme. So this is another screenshot from the actual award ceremony. 4 months in, awarded for the top enroller and walking the stage at her first conference. Pure fire. Watch out, y'all. She's not running, she's sprinting. You inspire me daily. When you love what you do and you know others, you can have it too. Not sharing is not an option. Choosing who locks arms with you choosing who locks arms with you matters. Love you, friends. So again, choosing to not share is not an option. So again, why would you need to share the business opportunity? Because you need a team. Why would you need to share so much? Because your income maybe depends on it? Why are you pushing that so much? I thought this was about product. This is another one. And this girl, by my side since day one, building this business and dream together. It's been incredible, and she is pure magic. To know her is to absolutely adore her. Top 3% of the company this year, and she's just getting started.
Do we know where they are? I'm pretty sure I have never seen so many sequins in my life. Look at this.
And see all of this and see how many people dressed up? They had to buy these outfits in order to look the part of what Kara requested. That is so cringy. And I'm sure so many of these people have already dropped insane amounts of money for hotel, food, everything. So much money. And this, I truly think some of these people put so much on credit cards. And that's another thing that really pissed me off about this event. When Kara's handing awards to people that sold $250,000 or whatever, there's people that, yeah, put this on their credit card and are like, oh shit, how am I gonna make that money when I get back? Because they're encouraged by those top leaders to come here. This is sick. This is nasty. Again, this actually is a screen recording for somebody that's talking about how amazing these girls are in SEINT. And she was heading home from the gala night, the rewards night, I believe.
Another amazing day. I just wanted to live in the moment, so that was what I did, and now an overshare. Oh, hi. It was the cutest thing ever. I was walking back to my hotel just now, and there was a group of girls. We were all in white and silver tonight. It was a room of literally the prettiest humans ever. I died over the dresses, you guys. But they shouted out to me. They're like, hey, you walking in that white dress, why are you walking alone? And I waited and walked with them, and I just thought about how that was just the mantra of this day. Anywhere I went. So yeah, I basically made 100 million new friends today. And it was awesome. We just celebrated each other's accomplishments. We took each other's group pictures. It just is the coolest thing to have a huge group of women like this, because like women can be a little catty sometimes. There's none of that. Like I didn't feel any of that today. I just felt good, happy, supportive, strong women that were secure in who they are and at peace and just here to love on each other and celebrate each other. It was the best. Seriously, the best. My heart is crazy full right now.
Okay, so again, it was just, to me, it was a lot of love bombing and just another way for some people to try and slip in, like, look at how great this is. Look how amazing this sisterhood is. That's all this conference mainly is about, is trying to slip in these little things and get people and entice people from the outside to come in that don't know the truth about multi-level marketing or how it can screw people over. It's just such a facade, and it makes me furious that these people are just getting away with this and are perfectly fine with it. After the night and everything kind of winds down, some people and some teammates go to grab food or whatever. This is something that I think is hysterical, and I saw an anti-MLM account mention this, I think for another company. Dude, it's a beautiful point. So we have all these people that are in In-N-Out, right? And all of them piled into a car, shoved everyone into one car to go to In-N-Out. Y'all aren't making enough money from this amazing business to get an Uber? Why are you piling into a car like this? Like, literally, it's funny to me. They say they're loaded business owners, right? They're just doing so well. This business gives them everything. But y'all need to shove people into corners in a car to go to In-N-Out? Also, guys, imagine being in In-N-Out and seeing this shit.
What else do we do after a big gala? Yeah. What else do we do? In-N-Out!
First of all, again, no masks. But these poor people, literally, imagine just sitting here and be like, okay, do you want fries with that though? Literally, imagine just sitting there, or the other people looking around like, I'm literally trying to eat. Why are y'all screaming? Man, this is an In-N-Out. Really, what are y'all doing? All right, so guys, this is the next day from what I can tell. So let's listen to this. And these are other breakout rooms. So this is going to be about contouring and highlighting, etc. So listen to this.
I'm running to get to a class. I'm teaching, what is it called again? Detail. Okay, cut me off. It's called Detail, Highlight, and Contour. So I'm running in to get ready, but it's gonna be so fun. I did hear that the rooms are shockingly hot, and I'm in leather. So I'm a little worried. It's gonna be good. It's cute. Hi, you guys.
Top leader that was teaching a class couldn't even remember at first the name of the class she was teaching. But yeah, we want to trust them with being educational to these other women. This is so tacky. You guys didn't have any responsibility of maybe actually getting professionals to do this, but somebody who didn't even know what they were teaching? That is bad. That is so embarrassing. All right, guys. So again, these are more parts of, I think these are part of classes, but nonetheless, this is an Instagram story that says, I'm gonna have to take a minute and say two things. I'm so incredibly proud of this girl. Not only did she just dive into the business a little less than a year and a half ago, but she's become one of our team's top leaders, holding a rank that only 3 out of 1,300 women on our team hold. And a 6-figure earner, she can add SEINT educator to her resume as she led multiple classes at the company convention this past week. So again, having top leaders host classes for you instead of actually getting real professionals. All right, guys, so we're going to be listening to another higher leader discuss a lot of things that have been going on recently with her in the business and just overall the weekend so far.
Shine. Last night was 5 hours of sleep. Last night was crazy. But I figured my hair was going to not make it through the whole thing, and we kind of sort of did, but today's a hat day, so it makes it even better. If you've ever wondered about what goes on at these conferences, we have days of all this training, and then at the nighttime we party and play. But last night was super cool because of the Foster Care Foundation that we had a gala for, that they raised $173,000 for foster care, and they said that just to place one child, that's $3,000. So to be able to raise that much money for foster care was boss. And then after that, we partied and they did the recognition awards.
Again, guys, I want to highlight and let this know, there actually is a screen recording which I'll have pop up over here. This was what they were doing, is that they did actually have a night where they were raising money for foster care, which again I think is a great opportunity. I don't know all of where that money came from, etc., but it's still very bittersweet to me how yes, they are helping other children. Again, that's amazing, that's great, but is this money from other people that have been screwed over? Like, there's still, it doesn't make this multi-level marketing company any better. Sometimes this is another thing that I wonder, and as sad as it is, I wonder if some of these companies like Monet, SEINT, Arba, they participate in foundations or raising money for other organizations to reflect on, like, deflect from how bad they are. They want to give the illusion that they're doing amazing, they're raising money, they're helping out other people, when in fact all of their paychecks and everything else are from problematic, scammy, and really ridiculous things that are going on inside of the company itself. So I am very happy that the foster care system was able to get some money from that. That's amazing. But at the end of the day, still, that doesn't cancel out the fact that this company is disgusting.
I don't like to talk about business numbers, how well this business has supported my family, how much I've grown. I usually don't take the time to recognize any of that. I feel weird when I get that attention, except for what's weird is I strive for being the best at what I do too, but I can't stand the recognition part of it, of speaking of it. I do like that, but speaking about it is weird. So there are those, and I never do say how good things have been, but they've been great. And they've been great because of you, and they've been great because of loyalty, and they've been great because I'm giving it everything I can to be the best artist for you.
About she doesn't like discussing things involving her business, quote unquote, and how she doesn't like the recognition for it. But then in the next slide, she literally talks about it. So listen to this. In this business, I have personally sold more than $2 million in makeup. I have 600 plus on my team. I learned how to set goals. I learned how to be okay with not hitting goals and using it as fuel. I learned how to work technology that I'm truly not good at, how to work with companies, learn how to create regimens in life and for work, learning how to be frustrated and pick up myself, and learn about myself and more. So before you ever tell yourself you can't do something, teach yourself to learn how to be quiet and just do it. Do it frustrated, happy, sad, and grow. You'll be amazed at how far you will come in learning about yourself. Take the moments to be proud. So I find this funny. She doesn't like talking about what the business has done for her, right? But suddenly she does on the day of the conference where the excitement for the company is so high and she knows she can recruit a bunch of people. Sorry, girlfriend, I know you want to talk about it. You were dying to find a moment to talk about it. So she has apparently sold so much and has done great. It's doing amazing. And then she has her little motivational of just do it frustrated, happy, sad, and grow. So ignore the negative feelings or not feeling great about the business, but just keep pushing through. Again, very toxic positivity. And she knows that she posts about this like this when she maybe doesn't talk about the company a lot. She'll probably get more people to join her team, which is just so creepy. Guys, so where are we at still now? So we have the major issues with the COVID precautions. We have the new launches that are very boring and basic. We have all these hyped up events and everything. So let's kind of finish all this video off here soon. So the last night was really full of a lot of things where they had like a carnival night, for example, that was like the summer casual wear. So let's pull that up real fast. So again, they had a setup where it literally looked like a carnival. It was cute as hell, I'm not gonna lie. And so they just, finished it out, and that was it for their entire event. So now let's listen to some of the last minute notes and voices so let's listen to this last screen recording right now from another leader.
I knew this wasn't gonna go well. I have no voice left after this week, but it's because it's been incredible. I've spent my time talking to the most beautiful and inspiring and amazing women. For everybody that came up to me and said hi, you guys just touched my heart. You made this trip incredible. For my teamies that I got to scream for, winning awards, accomplishing amazing things in their business, I just can't wait to see what the future holds. I'm literally like, what? Still in shock about this. Top enroller, top team leader. I have the best job ever. I couldn't.
Top enroller, top teen leader. So she's been pulling in a lot of people, hasn't she? Okay, guys, so one more thing. After this whole convention got over with, right? Because I have one more thing I have to tell y'all. We have another leader that's pissed off because there's another shutdown, right? Listen to what she has to say about this. This is beautiful.
So after tonight's announcement for yet another lockdown, I can't help but be really frustrated with the fact that unvaccinated people are being shit on because apparently we're the reason that this is happening, yet vaccinated people can still contract and like carry on the virus. Like, make it make sense. It doesn't fucking make sense. And this is coercion to a T, and nobody gets it. Nobody's waking up. This is so frustrating and so upsetting and hopeless, and it's really testing my strength and my morals and my beliefs, but I'm not fucking giving in, and nor should you. And it's frustrating because we who are not vaccinated are willing to work, and it's just as likely to get the vid than someone who's vaccinated, but yet we have like shortage of workers, but we don't. It's because the freaking unvaccinated aren't allowed to work. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you're not understanding this and you think that this is not corrupt, I just don't get it. Thanks, Rookie. I know it's so bad. Oh, God. I just don't know if anyone has noticed, but first it was like 50% need to be vaccinated, and then 65, and now 70, and then 75, and now 95, and soon it's going to be 100%, and they're going to have total control over what the hell they tell us to do, who we can see, who we can have in our homes. If this is not scary to you, that's the problem. If this doesn't scare the shit out of you, you're the problem. I'm not kidding. This has gone too far. This is insane. I never in my life would have thought that in this day and age in Canada would have to go through something like this. I thought we learned about this, but history forgotten is history repeated.
Here's my thing about this. One, you came from Canada and went to California, probably spreading your fucking germs. Two, you're bitching about a mandate. My perspective and thing is, so we didn't follow the mask mandate half the time. We didn't follow and put a mask on. You clearly don't want to do the bare minimum of that. If you don't want to get vaccinated, at least wear a mask. You don't even do that, but now you're bitching and complaining that there's a shutdown and that there's requirements by independent businesses to say, hey, put a mask on. Hey, we want you vaccinated if you come into our building. This exactly what I'm talking about. Beautiful representation of the kind of stupidity that is in these freaking MLMs in people that are choosing to be ignorant. I cannot deal with that at all. It's absolutely hysterical to say the least. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. The people that are going to go to events and say, screw it, we're going to be a super spreader at this point, but then complain when things shut down because it's not getting better. Ask yourself why things are not getting better, please. Like, I cannot. It's freaking nasty. So, anyways, you guys, that was it. But I had to throw that in there because y'all needed to see that. But anyways, so that was comical. But I'm going to be closing out today's video. Pretty much, moral of the story, there's a lot of problematic things that are going on with this. The products are not that amazing. They clearly don't give, a lot of these people, including, Kara herself, from my perspective and opinion, don't give a shit about COVID at all because they weren't trying to keep up with the mask mandate stuff or following the hotel requirements. I think they should be fined for that. Two, again, this whole convention, in my perspective, is about brainwashing and trying to push a lifestyle and sell a lifestyle to people so that way they will join and or stay in the company as long as possible. The entire thing is just disgusting and a mess, and I literally cannot. So, anyways, you guys, that was it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you stay tuned because Monday we are doing a deep dive, a major deep dive on this entire company. So I'm so excited, but thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.